The stakes are high for Democrats and Republicans on this election day as voters decide which party will control Congress for the next 2 years.
Alex Cameron with our News on 6 Washington Bureau was live on Capitol Hill to talk about the potential impact of the election results around the country. Alex?
Lori, Craig, you know, we start talking first about the House. It seems that there's a pretty clear consensus that Republicans will regain the majority in this side of the Capitol. The bigger question may be just how big the Republican majority may be. The Republicans need to take 5 seats, a net gain of 5 seats, in order to retake the House, and voter discontent with the economy, district boundaries that have been redrawn since 2020 have made that a virtual certainty. Now, District 1 Congressman Kevin Hern is one person who's talked to me about this quite a bit. You see him voting here this morning. He has been predicting a red wave for some time now. He was among also a few dozen House GOP members who joined likely next Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy, recently in declaring their commitment to America on the steps of the House. All 4 of Oklahoma's House incumbents are heavily favored to win, as is Josh Brakeen, the Republican who's vying for that open 2nd district seat. Lori, Craig.
Hey, Alex, so quickly, let's talk about the U.S. Senate. It looks like it's going to be much closer, although 50-50 right now. So, I mean, this could go either way, right?
It really could. I mean, about a month ago, Craig, you know, Democrats were feeling pretty good about their chances of holding on to the Senate, but going into today, pollsters saw this really as a toss-up, maybe even giving a slight edge to Republicans. That's because some tight races, already tight races, got even tighter. You look at Pennsylvania, Lieutenant Governor John Fetterman, his race with the Republican Mehmet Oz has really tightened up. You know, he looked to be in the lead, but now that is seen as a toss-up. Go to Ohio, where J.D. Vance, who's been backed by President Trump, now seems to have a pretty strong lead over Tim Ryan, maybe 5 to 7 points. Georgia is another, of course, big contest that everyone's looking at, and that one really may be one of the keys. I mean, Pennsylvania, Georgia, both seen as toss-ups, and Georgia, if neither of those candidates gets 50%, that's going to go to a runoff. So we're all going to have to be patient, perhaps, because we may not know, at least if we're looking for who's going to control the Senate, who's going to control Congress. We may not know until a few days from now. Lori, Craig, back to you.